something sad and funny happened to me on the basketball court. I think it was like 2 years ago. I woke up on a Saturday morning very early, around like 6. I woke up. I went to my mom's room because I have to go and ask her for permission to go to the basketball court. So I went to her room, asked her, and she approved. Yes. So I picked up my bag, picked up my shoes. I went. 7 o'clock I was there, and it was on a Saturday. On a Saturday, there are so many people that come out to do all these activities, sports, track, you understand, football, basketball. So on Saturdays like that, we do have other people who are like generally interested in other sports. You understand, come to the basketball court to come and watch basketball, or maybe just participate in basketball. So I came. I came feeling like one of the elites, not just a regular guy who just came to the sport. I came feeling like one of the elites. I dropped my bag, put on my shoes, my sneakers. I know. Now let me explain the details of those sneakers. Those sneakers were rough sneakers because I got them at a really cheap price. It was for my school sport activities. It was nothing serious. So when when I got my kits and my gears on, I dropped my bag where where those people were sitting down to watch the basketball game. So there's no time. Any moment from now, my mom would start calling me to come over. So I had to like rush in this thing, get my game on, find my team, you understand, start putting the ball in the hoop. So we had 3-on-3 squad, 3-on-3 games. So my team basically was two other guys. I can remember that face clearly. Two other guys. He had low cut. You understand? Kind of my height. So we're playing. Like this day, I have not played basketball. Since I started playing basketball, I have not played basketball till this day perfectly well the way I played that day. So what happened was that we were playing 3-on-3. Uh, I think the other guy, my teammate, had the first point. Then I had the second point. Surprisingly, I don't know how, because it's not been long since I started training and practicing for the game. So we kept going. The game just kept running smooth. Our team played for a long period of time. We were still in, like nobody kicked us out. We were still in. So as we kept playing and playing and playing and playing and playing and playing, I felt tired because we were playing for so long. Any team that come in, we beat the team. We keep playing, we keep staying in. You understand? Like we just kept staying in the top position. Nobody kicked us out. Then I kind of after I think I remember after a point I scored. I remembered something, that it was almost time to start going. So I looked at where everybody was sitting down. Something felt strange. Something felt missing. I looked. I saw everybody. Everybody was just like cheering. Oh. I looked again. You understand? I couldn't see my bag. I just dropped. I went exactly to where I dropped it. Exactly. I dropped my bag here. I know I dropped my bag here. And I looked. I looked at everybody's bag. Like nobody bag was covering my bag. My bag was here in this position. Then it happened to me that someone has stolen my bag. And I looked, and when I dropped that bag there, I didn't look at all these guys' face. When I came there. I saw some really nice faces when I dropped my bag there. But when I came back to look for the bag, I started looking at dogs. There's now all these dogs from nowhere. So that was like that was like, and I had my phone inside. I had my other clothes inside. I was going to wear after the game and go and link up with my mom. And I think the most important thing there was my phone. You understand? And let me tell you one thing. I had no option. I looked and looked and looked and looked. Every single bag that I looked at was looking like mine, but was not mine. You understand? I looked and I couldn't find anything. Couldn't find any bag. That was like, that was mine. So what did I have to do? And my money was also inside there. What I did was that and I was so embarrassed because I had to go walk from there, walk back home to come and change up before I go and link up with my mom. So it was a, a pretty embarrassing moment for me. But I left there. I walked. Something that was so embarrassing was that my shoe, the shoe I used to use and play, it had an opening in the front of it, an opening. So my toes were literally sticking out the shoes, out of the shoes. So I had to like walk from there with that stuff I had. I didn't even with all the gears I had on. I had to walk from there, get back home, change. When I came back home, my brothers were actually laughing. They were like, like what happened to me? Like did somebody rob me or something like that? It was a very funny situation. I told my mom I thought she would be like older kind of angry, but she was laughing. I was like what? I was like I thought she was going to be angry. Like I lost all my stuff. So I'm like what? Why? It was so funny actually, but I felt the loss. I didn't have another phone till like after like 6 months. I bought an iPhone. I bought an iPhone 6, which I didn't know it was outdated because I had no idea about iPhones. I bought an iPhone 6. It was outdated. Could not carry most of the applications, updated applications. I used it for like 4 months. I dumped it. And then I now bought this present phone I'm using right now. So my basketball career kind of temporarily died because of why it was because of my location and my funding, and that kind of thing. You need resource, you need to be flying here and flying there and going for games and going for summits and going for camps and doors and the rest. But right now my present routine can't handle that. I don't know, my present routine does fit to YouTube, does fit significantly to YouTube. So I think I'll just keep you up with YouTube to any time. Actually this is Sunday, so I have to stay at home. I don't have to go to work today. So guys, maybe I might pull up another video to the channel, but this one's going to the channel right now. So peace, happy Sunday, goodbye.